At approximately 6:30 p.m. on March 11th, 2026, the Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Office was notified by Dodge County Sheriff's deputies about an ongoing pursuit and a request for assistance. Deputies began searching the area and quickly located a vehicle matching the description. When officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop, the driver refused to stop and fled, leading to a high-speed pursuit.
I'm going to be in my seat. Yeah, that's everyone.
93 still northbound, Dave Victor, coming up to King. Speeds are still 115. Roads are dry, traffic's light.
The top part, rotate.
An officer deployed a tire deflation device, but the suspect drove directly toward the officer in an attempt to avoid it.
93, took the curb, 1050 roll over, get ambulance and fire staged.
Come on, you're not the beaten track. Roll over.
We got two hands over here. Passenger, exit the rear window!
We can do better for our kids. You know,
Cancer Research Fund, a national nonprofit dedicated to ending childhood cancer that is on the front line of breakthrough.
Keep your hands up! Clear the car before.
Hands up! Hands out! Hands out!
Everybody's hands! Everybody's hands!
Hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Where's his other hand?
I can see it's holding a phone. He's holding a phone.
Okay. Holding a black cell phone. This is my mom, okay?
Drop the phone now. Let me see your hands. Drop the phone. Drop the phone.
Drop the phone.
Drop the phone.
Vape in the other hand. Vape in the other hand.
Drop
the items.
Drop the item so we can get you out.
Drop the. You
Drop
don't need
the
the vape.
items.
Drop the item.
I'll go with you. All right.
You go with me, Clay. Keep your hands so we can
I got cover this way. Good.
Keep your hands up.
Keep going.
She's talking. Oh, she's still talking.
Keep your hands up.
She's talking. Hey, don't cover her face like that. Don't cover her face.
What's your name? What's your name? Here.
Okay, we're working on getting you out. Dude, what's your name? Oh, okay. Hey, you got room to get him out.
After the crash, officers rescued and arrested 2 occupants from the vehicle. A 23-year-old woman who was on probation was charged with fleeing/eluding law enforcement, recklessly endangering safety, possession of drug paraphernalia, and operating a vehicle with a controlled substance in her system. A 20-year-old man who was also on probation and had an active warrant was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. At approximately 10:50 p.m. on May 4th, 2026, Trooper Ramsey was stationary on southbound Interstate 430 near mile marker 5 when he observed a gray Dodge Charger traveling south in the center lane without headlights and at an estimated speed of over 110 miles per hour. Trooper Ramsey immediately pulled onto the interstate, requested assistance from nearby units, and attempted to catch up to the vehicle. Due to the Charger's extreme speed, he was only able to maintain visual contact when the suspect braked heavily.
Good. At the same time, so.
Highway 5 headed right on Dutch Charger.
Roger, Bay at 263 for Adam 43, 237.
As Trooper Ramsey attempted to close in for a pit maneuver, he was forced to back off due to another vehicle traveling ahead in the westbound lanes. The suspect then suddenly swerved toward the civilian vehicle, missing it by only about a foot.
Leave at 100.
91 coming up on 81.
Step continue west, please.
Continuing west on baseline.
Right now, by Sling and Brian.
Good boy, just happy.
How close are you, sir?
Step continue west.
Continuing west about 90 miles per hour.
43, that's a dead end at baseline.
Turn back around here, then. Black Duck. Speed still 120, get east towards Highway 5. Coming up on Highway 5, trying to brake check. Cross it.
I'm checking on call.
After the pit maneuver, the driver, identified as Flores, exited the vehicle and complied with commands without force being used. The passenger, identified as Casio, also complied and was taken into custody without incident. Both were placed in separate patrol vehicles. A search of the car revealed 2 cold, open bottles of Modelo beer in the center console. No additional contraband or evidence of other crimes was found. Trooper Loftus administered a preliminary breath test to Flores, which showed a BAC of 0.02. Both Flores and Casio were transported to the University of Arkansas Hospital for medical evaluation before being booked. At approximately 8:22 p.m. on March 24, 2025, Trooper Bluford observed a Buick SUV abruptly turn left from the center lane onto the on-ramp to Interstate 40 from Highway 161. Bluford followed westbound on I-40 near mile marker 156 and activated his emergency lights while exiting at Spring Hill to initiate a stop. The driver, later identified as Stephen Franklin, fled, leading to a pursuit.
Past Compio.
Put on all units, 1053 for Adam 51.
So great. Yeah, okay.
10-4. For meeting traffic.
F6 trip.
The one for right on. Okay. Ten four, coming on 151. Working on 45.
After traveling southbound on Highway 161, the suspect entered Interstate 40 eastbound, reaching speeds of nearly 130 miles per hour. He later exited at exit 159 and merged onto Interstate 440 westbound.
More light traffic, 40 eastbound, 100 miles an hour.
How'd you go eastbound or westbound on 440?
West. Took the 8. Pretty west.
10-4, copy, took the 8, 440 westbound.
Went through the 8, back up and pretty west. I bumped him, tried to see me after took the exit.
10-4, back on 440 westbound from the 8.
Caduce.
30, gas 7, traffic light.
10-4, speed 130, pass the 7 line traffic.
Get past the car,
Now, come to 10-4.
35 PD.
While traveling on Interstate 440, Trooper Bluford attempted a pit maneuver near mile marker 8, but the attempt was unsuccessful. The suspect continued evasive driving, repeatedly changing lanes and cutting in front of the patrol unit. The pursuit continued at high speed.
Took the 5.
10-4, copy, 5.
Push down.
10-4, getting on westbound.
Northbound, I'll push that. 75. No further around.
10-4, northbound on first stand.
Still on push down. 90. Okay.
22 and 45, take call station. Call station.
Still on push down to Richard Drive. It's a dead end.
10-4, turn on to Richard Drive, dead end.
Client lane. East on Client lane, speed 60, no traffic. Jump ahead.
10-4, east of the con lane, 860, trying to bail.
After abandoning the vehicle, the suspect fled on foot into a wooded area south of Loma Drive. A perimeter was set, but he was not found during the initial search. Inside the vehicle, officers discovered a 5-month-old child improperly secured, a black PA-15 rifle, suspected marijuana, a digital scale, and additional marijuana edibles totaling about 362 grams. About 2 hours later, the suspect was located near Highway 161 in East Bethany. Trooper Bluford responded and took him into custody. On December 4th, 2025, at about 3:44 p.m., Sergeant Jacobs intercepted the chase on northbound Interstate 530 near mile marker 7 and took primary control. He observed the suspect vehicle reaching speeds of roughly 125 miles per hour and driving recklessly including passing other vehicles on the shoulder at high speed.
Making out there with heavy traffic.
At approximately 10:30 p.m. on December 10, 2025, Officer Morales was asked to conduct a welfare check on a confused driver reported by a citizen who said the vehicle was being driven with a flat tire. Officer Morales responded to the area and soon observed a Kia SUV traveling on Elsinger Boulevard without its headlights on. When Officer Morales attempted a traffic stop, the driver initially slowed but then accelerated and fled, triggering a pursuit.
Eastbound on Oak. He's taking off. I'm going to be in pursuit.
On the track.
2415 Conway. We are reaching 80 miles an hour, passing the Exxon on East Oak. No traffic. He's got his lights off, flat tires. We're passing the used car lot. He's running on rims now. Economy Motors, 52 miles an hour, no traffic. Passing Wesley Church, 52 miles an hour, light traffic. Still on Oak, passing the Expo Center, 50 miles an hour, no traffic. Passing Skunk Hollow, 54 miles an hour, no traffic. Passing Barger Law Firm, 50 miles an hour, no traffic. Swerving in and out of lanes. Coming up on Steve's Auto, 55 miles an hour, no traffic, still in and out of lanes. Passing the shoot house. 55 miles an hour. No traffic. It's 2415. Who's behind me? You take over call outs. I'm primary.
Secondary. 51 miles an hour, still on light traffic. Series drive still on 48 miles per hour, no traffic. No, 56 miles per hour, no traffic. I'm heading east on the 55 miles per hour, no traffic. Lower Ridge, no traffic. Past American Bay.
Correction, officer.
28.
Stand by. We don't have a 28 at this time. This could be a great Kia with flat tires. Copy, send gas.
Second row, turn. Head down to the road. Red,
2415 Conway on 2. The 28 is going to be Robert Mary 1, Robert 3, Edward out of Missouri.
10-4.
Go 10 and head Lower Ridge. And we've got a couple of units down here by East State Board area, so we're in good swamp on the first area. We can get around this area.
Be right there approaching Highway 36.
Get down right there. Highway 36.
55 miles an hour passing the 8 Mile store. Coming up on the turn to Valonia. 55 miles an hour, no traffic.
Be advised, I'm not getting a return on that 28. Now passing 8 Mile, coming up to light.
He's going down the wrong side of the highway on 65, 48 miles an hour, past the Valonia cutoff.
going eastbound in a westbound lane on 64. No one.
Moments later, the situation escalated when the driver entered the wrong-way lanes of Highway 65, facing oncoming traffic traveling around 50 miles per hour.
50 miles an hour.
Because a median separated the lanes, Officer Morales remained in his own lane and continued alongside the suspect vehicle, moving parallel to it.
Still 55 miles an hour. Still 55 miles an hour. On the opposite way on 65. Just past Walker Road.
Just past Girl Road. Stay from 86 miles per hour. No traffic. Stay from 85 miles per hour. No traffic on the opposite side. Stay from 80 miles per hour. Traffic. That's down Walker Road. Passing the road coming to the east. Traffic 60 miles per hour. No traffic. If you're coming up on Stanley Road, traffic 80 miles per hour. No traffic. Somebody bring your head up to fucking take the front. Just past Stanley Road, traffic 64 miles per hour. No traffic. Fancy Way, 65 miles per hour. Stay traffic east. No traffic. Stay traffic east. 70 miles per hour. Main Street, switch up north 86, 60 miles per hour.
Conway's back.
After returning to the correct lanes, the pursuit continued through multiple jurisdictions, with the driver reaching speeds of up to 71 miles per hour. The Arkansas State Police were requested to assist with the pursuit.
On Charles Drive, still traveling east, 64 miles per hour, no traffic. Off of Center Point Loop, 62 miles per hour, no traffic.
The Faulkner County unit is taking over primary. Faulkner County's slowing up. I think we got spikes out up here.
Just past Gilham Road, still traveling east, 50 miles per hour, no traffic. Make sure you get that new this from base response.
Copy.
When Arkansas State Police took over the pursuit, troopers attempted to close in for a pit maneuver. Before an opportunity presented itself, the driver lost control and collided with a semi-truck. The front of the Kia was heavily damaged, but the driver survived, suffering serious injuries to his arm that were not life-threatening. The driver was identified as an 81-year-old man who appeared disoriented. A search of the vehicle revealed a bottle of oxycodone, and officers suspected he had consumed a significant amount, contributing to his erratic behavior. The pursuit lasted approximately 45 minutes. Had a pit been executed earlier, the outcome may not have been as severe.
Ambulance on the way?
Yeah, I've got one.
No?
Got a record. I guess we can. You what? I guess we can run our record, yeah.
At approximately 11:26 p.m. on December 18th, 2025, Trooper Killian was patrolling westbound on Interstate 30 near mile marker 88 when he observed a white Porsche SUV traveling in the left lane at approximately 94 miles per hour in a posted 75 miles per hour zone. Trooper Killian activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, and the driver initially complied.
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing good. How about you? Hey, I'm Trooper Killian with the State Police, okay? The reason I'm stopping you, you're going way too fast and you're all over the road, okay? You're going 77. I got you at 94, man. You got a license on you?
While speaking with the driver, Trooper Killian learned that Kenneth Burton did not have a valid driver's license and only possessed an ID card. Burton stated the Porsche was rented through Turo and was due to be returned on December 19th, 2025. He claimed he had been in Pine Bluff for a funeral, which raised suspicion as no related items were found in the vehicle. As Trooper Killian returned to his patrol car, he noticed two backpacks inside the Porsche. When he ordered Burton to step out, Burton suddenly put the vehicle into gear and fled, initiating a pursuit.
30 West at the 87. Texas, William Mary Paul 0069. Speed's 130. Light traffic. 30 West, coming up to the 87. Speed's 150. It's a white Porsche SUV. Speed's 150. Notify county, see if I can get somebody else in this footage. Speed's probably about 160 per gallon on 140. Reason for the stop was 96 and 75.
The Porsche quickly accelerated to approximately 170 miles per hour or more, weaving through traffic. Due to the extreme speed and danger to the public, Trooper Killian lost visual contact and notified Troop K dispatch that he was terminating the pursuit. About 2 hours later, Killian was informed that deputies with the Hot Spring County Sheriff's Office had located the Porsche on Highway 84 near a Dollar General. Deputies reported seeing the driver exit the Porsche and get into a blue vehicle, which was later stopped by Sergeant Crow on Highway 84 as Trooper Killian responded to the scene.
Driver, put your hands out the window right now! With your right hand, turn the car off! With your left hand, open the door! Stay where you're at! Passengers! Open the window! Put your hands out the window! Who else in there with you? How many people you got? Just you? You and somebody else? Tell them to stick their hands out the window right now. Let the window down. "34 High Springs, turn the car off!" 34 High Springs, I got them stopped. Got them hands out the window, car's off. Yeah, boy. Keep your hands out the window. You're gonna stay there until I tell you. Do you understand? I need to hear from passengers. Do you understand?
All right, I'm walking to you, okay?
All right. Put your hands up.
All right, I got covered.
Passenger, with your right hand, open the door. That's you, brother. Open the door.
Okay, with your right hand, take the seatbelt off.
With your right hand, open the door. Slowly, with your hands up, step out and face away from us. Do it now!
All right, I got covered.
Step out and face away from us with your hands up. Face away. Facing away from me, keeping your hands up. Walk back to the sound of my voice. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Keep walking. Keep walking. Step back. Step back. Keep stepping. Keep stepping. Get on your knees. Put your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers.
Trooper Killian positively identified the passenger as Kenneth Burton, the same individual who had fled the earlier traffic stop. The driver of the blue vehicle was later released, as he was determined to have no involvement in the incident. At approximately 8:08 p.m. on December 4th, 2025, an Oklahoma City police officer attempted to stop a vehicle for a traffic violation near Northwest 23rd Street and Interstate 44. When emergency lights were activated, the driver immediately sped off, triggering a pursuit.
66 and gray. I can
Incident to sign.
We're going to be turning west on the 59 freeway. We are in pursuit. Traffic conditions, medium traffic charges, weather's clear. Speeds are going to be about 80 westbound 59. They cleared the intersection and then went through the red light at May. Still westbound on 59. Traffic. Still westbound on 59, just past Drexel. Looks like we're going to be on 44 west. Correction east. Speeds are 80.
During the pursuit, the driver kept the headlights off and continued fleeing at high speed. Even as traffic thickened, the vehicle did not slow, weaving through cars and creating extremely dangerous conditions on the roadway.
It is the gray, like SUV. We just passed that 40 meters eastbound traffic. Everybody here. I believe just one. I can't tell for sure. We're caught in a little bit of traffic. People are slowing it down.
One's on secondary.
We're going about 75 right now, about to pass 10th Street.
You get a moment, start line here for 65.
Looks like I might have a blown tire, I can't tell for sure. Speeds are slowing down, we're about 70 right now, still it's fine. That you just crashed out 23rd Street. 1070.
Fire, cars on fire.
Minutes later, the driver lost control, jumped the curb, and slammed into a concrete barrier. When officers reached the scene, the front of the vehicle was heavily damaged. A small fire had started, and the driver was unconscious. The driver was transported to a hospital with critical injuries and later died. No one else was injured. Had the driver stopped at the outset, the outcome might not have been so tragic.
Good. I'm gonna be telling, or is the door open?
Yeah.
At approximately 3:30 p.m. on December 29th, 2025, a USPS mail carrier in Akron was robbed at gunpoint while delivering mail. The suspect was later identified traveling toward Cuyahoga County, and deputies with the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office, along with U.S. postal inspectors and the Cleveland Police Department, quickly located the suspect vehicle. Upon noticing law enforcement presence, the suspect immediately fled, triggering a pursuit.
County's behind it with the grappler. Send units. I'm going eastbound. Eastbound, passing 97th to Dickens. Speed 61. Where you at? Eastbound, 94 Dickens. Eastbound. Keep this up there.
What version approved the pursuit?
Foot bail, foot bail, foot bail! Trash!
Jimmy, where are you? Heard grapplers over the air, Sarge. I'm pretty sure that's out of the back.
Dog release! Dog release! Dog caught him! Dog caught him! Soka and 116. Put your fucking hands down! Put your fucking hands down! Lay on your belly! Lay on your belly! Lay on your fucking belly! Get on your fucking belly! Get on your belly!
It wasn't me.
Get on your fucking belly!
He biting me.
Get the fuck over!
I can't.
Get the fuck over!
He biting me.
Roll over now!
He biting me.
Roll over!
Ah, I can't.
Roll over now!
Trying.
Good job, buddy.
trying.
Good bond.
I'm
Hold this
trying.
arm. Hold this arm.
I can't turn over.
Ah! Let go of the dog! Let go of the fucking dog! Get your fucking hands off! Get your hands.
After a brief foot pursuit and with assistance from a canine unit, the suspect was subdued and taken into custody. Although he initially appeared confused and acted as if he were innocent, he was later confirmed to be the individual responsible for the earlier armed robbery, and the stolen items were recovered from his vehicle.
Negative effect on grappler.
On April 25th, 2025, at approximately 6:35 p.m., Trooper Shabby Moore observed a white Ford Expedition traveling eastbound on Highway 24. After noticing that the driver was not wearing a seatbelt, Trooper Moore pulled in behind the vehicle and initiated a traffic stop.
Highway 24, put on Alpha Street, real white Ford Expedition, Arkansas, Adam Hill, 18 down, AMZ 180.
The driver initially stopped. However, as Trooper Moore exited his patrol vehicle, the Expedition suddenly sped away, prompting a pursuit. After the pit maneuver, Trooper Moore lost control of his patrol vehicle, crossed the center line, and went into a ditch on the left side of Highway 278. The crash disabled the patrol car and forced Moore to terminate the pursuit. The suspect escaped, but was located and arrested 10 days later. On December 4th, 2025, at about 3:45 p.m., deputies with the SJSO task force attempted to stop a vehicle on Interstate 95 near the 331-kilometer marker, and the situation escalated almost immediately.
You come back here with me, my man. I'm just going to get all your information while you're back here with me, okay? St. John's, he's taking off. St. John's, he's going the wrong way in traffic on 95. I got you, go. Show me your hands! Nothing? Clear? Clear! Driver Mike, very short, close crop hair, middle-aged, around his 40s, light blue shirt, light pants, worn northeast into the woods.
He just stole a white van. He's headed back towards the IGP.
He just stole it with it.
Heavy traffic, opposite lane travel. He's just threading the middle. If we can get stop sticks located at north of US 1 and south of US 1, looks like he's aiming to go northbound, approaching the intersection of US 1.
3907, had a good hit on stop stick.
Northbound on the train tracks, northbound on the train tracks. He's on the west side of the train tracks, traveling on the gravel side, northbound on the train tracks.
St. John's, I believe he's losing 8 tires. Just lost a tire.
Get ready for a bail, guys. Running into the wood line.
Come here! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
One foot into the wood line.
Still northbound along a trail paralleling northbound amongst the train tracks. Diving into the bushes. Looks like he might be gassing out if you guys are still...
Multiple law enforcement resources were deployed, including K-9 units from SJSO and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, along with aerial support. The SJSO air unit tracked the suspect closely and guided ground units to his location, where a K-9 engagement occurred and the suspect was taken into custody. The suspect was identified as 33-year-old Tomal Rico Bo, a dangerous, armed and wanted Interpol fugitive sought in the Bahamas for armed robbery. He was also wanted in Broward County for meth possession and resisting law enforcement.
We gotta get you out of here now.
At approximately 6:30 a.m. on December 31st, 2025, officers received a tip from a citizen reporting that Darnell Hairston, a registered sex offender, was driving a white Ford pickup truck with 2 missing children on US 1. Officers later located the vehicle, and when emergency lights were activated, Hairston initially complied and pulled over to the shoulder.
Charlie Foxtrot 4 LA Alpha 94 LA. Red pickup. $1026. Can you show me how it's me? 10-4.
I gotta pee. You can hold
Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back. 214 flagger! 214 flagger, I got one running.
While officers were struggling to arrest Hairston, a 15-year-old accomplice drove off in the truck with an 11-year-old girl still inside. As the teen fled, he nearly ran over the foot of an officer attempting to restrain Hairston. At the same time, Hairston continued fighting with officers and even tried to grab their weapons. Several officers then broke away to pursue the fleeing vehicle.
Possible kidnapping charges.
You got me.
Put your hands behind your fucking back then.
You got me.
You guys,
You got
Bishop.
me. I will cooperate. I will cooperate.
Took the
Put your
truck is Dwayne
I
Bishop.
can't.
Behind your back.
71410.
I can't do that with them.
71410.
I can't. I can't.
Stop! Put your hand on the ground.
They told me to give you. You got my hand.
Yes, I got your hand because
They
you
said
grabbed my
give it.
fucking gun.
No, I did not. I felt
DOT.
All right.
Southbound towards Royal Palms.
All right, you got me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Give your fucking. Don't do anything stupid.
I'm not. I'm not. Who got my truck? Who the fuck got my truck?
Good.
Can y'all help
Roll
me?
over. 215 West Street.
Can we get up? I got a piss. I got to really piss.
Hey, aggravated assault on LEO.
Can we
You
get
grabbed
up?
my fucking gun.
Okay.
We got ag assault on LEO.
The guy that's driving
with
the truck.
Who
Southbound.
took off with my truck? Who the fuck took
This
off
can be
with my
Dwayne.
truck?
Roll over.
Whoever was in your fucking car, you fucking retard.
I'm trying to get up.
Sit up.
Okay, I am. I am not
Stop.
fighting them. I'm not fighting y'all. Help me up.
Please, deal.
Help me up. Help me up. I got a piss.
Coming up, what's 100? Cairo 55. Speed's 90. Coming up, what's 100? Water, 99 miles an hour. Coming up, what's 100? John Campbell, 80 miles an hour. Vehicle's smoking it out, coming straight. Looks like we're coming to a stop at John Campbell, West 100. Taking off westbound only. Still westbound. Coming up to the shotgun. 104 miles an hour.
During the pursuit, the 15-year-old drove recklessly, weaving dangerously through traffic. Officers could not attempt a pit maneuver because the truck was traveling at high speed and still carried the 11-year-old girl inside. Instead, officers planned to use a coordinated boxing-in tactic to force the vehicle to stop, and patrol units began moving into position.
vehicle just swerved into oncoming traffic. Almost in the vehicle. Looks like one of the occupants might have.
Signal 4, signal 4.
As one patrol unit moved ahead, the teen drove directly toward it. However, likely due to inexperience behind the wheel, he lost control, veered off the road, crashed into a ditch, and came to rest overturned against a line of trees. Officers quickly surrounded the wrecked vehicle and prepared to make the arrest.
Vehicle's upside down on the wood line. Sheriff's office, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Lay down! Lay down! Lay down! Spread out on the floor! Spread out on the floor! Who else is in the car? Who else is in the car?
The suspect eventually complied with officers' commands and was taken into custody. The missing child was rescued safely, but suffered severe emotional trauma. Darnell Hairston now faces life in prison on charges including kidnapping a child under 13, aggravated child abuse, and battery by strangulation. The 15-year-old suspect, Junior Bishop, is being charged as an adult with grand theft and aggravated assault on law enforcement. Investigators later revealed that the 11-year-old girl had been groomed through social media, strangled unconscious, and tied up at a campsite before being discovered during the traffic stop.
That's my biggest concern.
I need to go to the hospital.
Is there anybody in the car?
No, sir.
At about 5:20 p.m. on December 21st, 2024, Officer Brody Telfer was staged on I-35 South in Belton after the Texas Department of Public Safety relayed a report from Temple Police about a reckless pickup driver. Telfer soon spotted the vehicle matching the description and attempted a stop, but the driver sped off, immediately sparking a pursuit.
This black one with the 296 David Victor 60. Been unsuccessful. Okay, and can you advise DPS and maybe pursuit westbound? Notify by Temple. We're coming up on most of those right now. So it's up on 7 speed. 6. Just leave the place. Right shoulder speed 74. Just shot Patty Hamilton.
Patty Hamilton, speed 74. Shoulder up.
Still on the right hand shoulder, picking it up, speed 90.
Tuck 10 up there on 2. Clean by 14. Behind that approach up on 14.
The chase exited onto Interstate 14 toward Killeen, with the driver heading into the parking lot of the Killeen Mall, where tragedy was about to unfold.
We're turning north on the WS Young, north on WS Young.
Mall park lots of sequence.
We're looping back around here on the south side.
South Mall and Park Concept 57.
The situation took a shocking turn when the driver did the unthinkable, crashing straight into a JCPenney store. The sudden impact left shoppers with no time to react, and several people were struck by the suspect's vehicle.
Down on the ground! Down on the ground! Down! Out of the way! Out of the way! Move out of the way! Reloading! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna break this way.
All right, all right.
After police gunfire, the truck became lodged against an office wall near another entrance of the JCPenney store. Despite being stuck, the engine kept revving, and the spinning tires created thick smoke as they scraped the pavement. With the heavy smoke, officers could no longer see the suspect clearly inside the vehicle.
My weapon, please. Yes. Hey, here we go.
Hey, we need a hands team. We need a hands team and a cover. I can have cover if you guys have hands.
All right.
I hope that hands.
Locked up.
Seatbelt.
Hey, you want glove up, partner?
Hey, we have EMS on the way?
Yeah, we got EMS. We need EMS.
We got a lot of EMS coming.
Clean ball, JC Penney.
Put cuffs on him?
Suspect down.
Hey, who are you?
EMT medic.
Hold on.
Yes.
All right.
Do you have any?
No. Hold on. Hey, I'll grab him.
Hey, we're in here.
I think he's checking for
We're drug four in here. One suspect.
Okay. No, you have to go around. You have to go around.
EMS over there or no?
What? You have to come from the side door. Hey. Hey, TPS. What do you have over there? What's it?
No, I'm saying.
The suspect was later identified as 53-year-old John Darrell Schultz of Kempner, Texas. He suffered multiple gunshot wounds, received medical aid at the scene, and was transported to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Inside the vehicle, officers found an open bottle of alcohol and several types of medication.
Here we go. Money right here. No, contain. That's what we're doing next up. Come on. Hey, bring him out that way. I got him. Listen, hey.
6754 right now for name. We got a last name.
All right. If you want, you can separate yourself. Call your legal. I'll stay here for you.
All right.
You got someone coming for you?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go around.
About this one. This one.
That first, or actually through that door.
Okay, this one.
This one?
Yeah, that one right there.
Where does it go out?
Straight to the hall.
Into the hall. Let me stop.
Hey, you good?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right here. Get out.
Comments inside.
You gotta go around the back right here, or you walk through there? With that door open?
The crash left the J.C. Penney store in chaos, with several people injured, though fortunately, none seriously. Schultz was a former serviceman who spent 6 years in the military, 1989 to 1995, completing tours in Haiti and Saudi Arabia. He worked as a helicopter mechanic at Fort Bragg, received strong personnel evaluations, and was honorably discharged without disciplinary issues. However, records show that in 2023, Schultz was convicted of driving under the influence. At approximately 4:30 p.m. on July 15, 2024, Georgia State Patrol officers were on duty along Peachtree Industrial Boulevard when a four-wheeled ATV sped past their location. Officers followed and attempted a traffic stop when the ATV stopped at a red light at a nearby intersection. Instead of complying, the rider accelerated away, forcing officers to initiate a pursuit. After about 2 minutes, the ATV rider lost control and crashed. The driver, 25-year-old Tyler Taylor, attempted to flip the ATV upright and flee on foot, but officers quickly caught up and took him into custody without further incident. Police later learned Taylor was on probation at the time. He claimed he was just trying to ride and did not know ATVs were not permitted on public roads. But that explanation did not prevent him from being charged. On June 12, 2025, around 12:32 a.m., Trooper Schwab was monitoring traffic on southbound Interstate 49 near mile marker 68 when he saw a black Cadillac pass with what appeared to be a malfunction light. As Schwab attempted to catch up, the driver accelerated. His radar confirmed the vehicle was fleeing at 114 miles per hour. Schwab notified dispatch and initiated a pursuit. Throughout the pursuit, the driver maintained speeds between 120 and 130 miles per hour, at times exceeding 140 miles per hour. Trooper Schwab could only follow at a distance, waiting for the driver to slow down, as attempting a TVI at those speeds was unsafe. Minutes later, as the suspect slowed to make a left turn at an intersection, Trooper Schwab seized the opportunity to perform a TVI, but the maneuver was not enough to stop the suspect's vehicle.
TVI, AV. That's more vehicle stop. Nope, he's on the wrong way. Shit. Alright.
still, we were getting back on northbound somehow.
I didn't understand what you said.
Nobody cares.
Just we're now heading northbound at 61. Northbound at the southbound lane.
The suspect continued driving at speeds between 130 and 140 miles per hour. Trooper Schwab attempted to close the gap and slow the vehicle down, but the suspect repeatedly swerved and accelerated to prevent it.
I can't tell if I got good or not. That's the 140. 57. Just north on South 7 Metro. 72 correction.
After nearly 10 minutes of pursuit, the suspect suddenly slowed to around 60 miles per hour. Trooper Schwab quickly seized the opportunity to perform a second TVI, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin counterclockwise on the roadway. Trooper Phipps, following close behind, assisted in boxing the vehicle in. The driver, identified as Michael Dorsey, and a female passenger were taken into custody without further incident. Dorsey claimed he was injured during the pursuit and that a stuck accelerator was the reason he failed to stop. At approximately 12:07 p.m. on July 25, 2023, Trooper Carrie Permenter was patrolling U.S. Highway 165 when she observed a dark blue 2009 Mazda 3 traveling southbound with no license plate. She pulled in behind the vehicle and activated her emergency lights. The Mazda turned into the Circle K parking lot, but continued rolling without coming to a stop. When Trooper Permenter sounded her siren, the driver accelerated out of the lot and fled southbound on U.S. Highway 165.
We'll be secondary. We're going to go eastbound 165 just past this lane. It's going to be a blue Mazda Dashcam. No, in. Speed of 50. Trust me. The lights.
Once the roadway and nearby driveways were clear of bystanders, Trooper Permenter executed a pit maneuver on the passenger side of the fleeing Mazda. The intervention pushed the vehicle off the roadway and into a deep, grassy ditch, where it came to rest facing east. The driver, identified as Mark Huff and confirmed to be the sole occupant, was ordered out of the vehicle and was taken into custody without further incident by Troopers Permenter, Cash, and Goings. A subsequent search of the Mazda revealed 4 glass smoking devices inside a container. At approximately 11:31 p.m. on November 12, 2022, Trooper Hernandez was notified by State Police Dispatch that multiple sports cars had shut down Interstate 430 just south of Rodney Parham. A short time later, he observed several Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers traveling at high speeds along Interstate 430. He activated his emergency blue lights in an attempt to slow the vehicles down. Trooper Hernandez then attempted to stop a silver Dodge Charger, but the driver responded by fleeing aggressively.
We're in and out of traffic. There's number 2 lane are now past the 4. Speed 160. Take it on the blade. Take third blade. These are about 80. Clear both ways. Both ways. That's the third blade.
Go on back. Like that. I'll be calling it now. We're going back down to West Town Colonel Glenn. He's behind me. Go ahead and call it. I'm back behind you.
Because of the suspect's reckless actions, Trooper Hernandez executed a pit maneuver, but the impact was not enough to bring the vehicle to a stop. The driver regained control after the collision and continued southbound on Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive. Trooper Hernandez then dropped back to the third position in the pursuit, while Trooper Neal moved up and took over as the primary pursuing unit.
Coming back up to Colonel Glenn. Speed still about 50. No traffic.
Coming back to Colonel Glenn, speed 50, no traffic.
Left on Glen Plaza. Still over here behind the Kia dealership.
Left on Colonel Glen Plaza.
Got on David O'Dodge.
David O'Dodge.
In the Big Red parking lot gas station.
Big Red parking lot gas station.
We're going down Colonel Glenn eastbound.
10-4 going down Colonel Glenn eastbound.
Traffic light, speed about 60, 70 mile an hour. Still eastbound down Colonel Glenn, going under 430 now.
67 miles per hour going down Colonel Glenn.
Still got the east on Colonel Glenn, coming up to Ash here in just a moment.
East on Colonel Glenn, coming up Dash.
Go left on Shackleford, just hit him in the back. Stand by. We got him right here at Shackleford again, stand by. We got him right here at Shackleford again, stand by. We got him right here at Shackleford again, stand by. Hit him again, stand by. We got him right here at Shackleford again, stand by. Hit him again,
After a series of pit maneuvers by troopers, the Dodge was finally brought to a stop. Officers moved in and took the suspects into custody, apprehending everyone involved without any further incident. The primary suspect was transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center and booked into custody. A passenger from the second vehicle was cited and later released.
I know what you're fucking doing. Get going in here and get up. What I'm doing.
At approximately 11:45 a.m. on May 14, 2022, while on patrol, Trooper Byrd spotted two Dodge Chargers speeding past at an estimated 100 to 120 miles per hour, with one of them driving without headlights. He immediately accelerated to catch up and attempted a traffic stop, but both vehicles continued to pull away. Realizing they were actively fleeing, Trooper Byrd initiated a pursuit and notified dispatch.
Hey, lock down. 32, I'm on speed about 120, line traffic. Speed 120, line traffic. Eastbound back check. Speed 150.
Trooper Byrd pushed his patrol car to speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, but still struggled to close the distance. At that point, only one Charger remained in view, fleeing at high speed with its headlights off. A reckless and extremely dangerous act.
Victor Lincoln Adam, Union Lincoln Charger. They just split on the Don Street. I'm taking the Charger on 30 eastbound. Staying with the Charger 30 eastbound. 37 was not green also. Hit mark 37. I'm looking out if you can right there. Eastbound coming up to the river bridge. And the left lane 97 miles an hour. Left lane 97 miles an hour. River bridge. Coming up to the river bridge. Back left lane 127. Passenger. Broadway. 127 past the Broadway. Broadway coming up on our side. 127. Side. Take the first side. Yeah.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
As the suspect's speed dropped to around 60 miles per hour in light traffic, Trooper Byrd seized the opportunity and executed a precise pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle to stop. The driver was pulled from the car and taken into custody without further incident. The passenger was also detained, but later released after being cleared of involvement.
Slide out. You got him?
On April 7, 2025, at approximately 12:30 p.m., Trooper Tatum, stationed at the intersection of Highway 7 and Highway 335, observed a silver Nissan Altima with a cracked windshield. The vehicle turned onto Morningstar Road, crossing the center line. Trooper Tatum activated emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop near Legacy Lane.
25-1. We're on Morningstar Road, Legacy Lane. It's a silver Nissan Altima, Arkansas, Adam X-ray bleeding, 76 ball, AX76B.
Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off.
1037, we're headed back northbound toward 335.
The vehicle initially stopped, but as Trooper Tatum approached, the driver accelerated and fled. Trooper Tatum returned to the patrol car, began pursuit, and notified dispatch. The vehicle turned around and fled south on Morningstar Road towards State Highway 335.
northbound on 335 toward Highway 7.
You can get on top of it. Like one TDI and get to the side.
Hey, he's trying to flip around northbound, flip around southbound, flip around southbound. TBI, TBI, TBI. Get back here! Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. On foot, on. Got him on foot, got him on foot. Try to get paid. Go to my car. Oh, I'm putting it in the bag. It's right here, that's good. Let me get all this stuff out first. Hey, grab a bag. How y'all doing? Fucking big one. Don't do that one.
Around 2:29 a.m. on July 2nd, 2023, Sergeant Matthews was traveling northbound on Peachtree Road near West Wesley Road when he spotted a blue 2018 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. The vehicle had been reported stolen by the Atlanta Police Department earlier that night. Upon noticing police presence, the driver turned left onto West Wesley Road and immediately accelerated, initiating a pursuit.
Atlanta, he's taking off on me. I'm 1080. West Wesley, coming up the north side. West Wesley, north side. Clear, I'm 1080, West Wesley with that 1099 vehicle. Alright, we're coming up the north side, we are passing north side. He's losing it. Stand by. All right, he got it back. Still on West Wesley. Still on West Wesley. We're continuing. Stand by for a pit. They might be bailing. Passenger.
After an earlier loss of control by the driver, the pursuit reached the intersection at Moores Mill Road, where a passenger jumped from the vehicle while it was still traveling at high speed. Despite the danger to his companion, the driver continued to flee without slowing down.
Up on Moores Mill. Get somebody to him, 1018. This Challenger's not going to last much longer, I don't think. Now we're going through another stop sign that's clear. Coming up to another stop sign. We're still on Moores Mill. Atlanta, still on Moores Mill.
1093, go west now, turn around.
We're clear to pass. Clear to pass. Still south, Moores Mill, south on Moores Mill. Setting up to turn right. Nope, never mind, staying straight on Bolton. That intersection's clear. Crossed over Bolton. We turn right on Marietta, right on Marietta. Passing Plant Atkinson.
As the suspect turned west onto Marietta Boulevard, the pursuit entered Cobb County. The front right tire had already blown out from an earlier impact. Trooper Matthews attempted a pit maneuver, but was unsuccessful. Even with one tire gone, the suspect continued fleeing at high speed.
Passing North Church Lane. North Church Lane. Anybody close to me?
All of you coming 25. You're going to hit 25 just a second.
All right, I don't know how much longer my car is going to last, but we are going over 285 now. Going over 285 now.
Left smart right in contact.
He's giving it all she's got on 3 wheels here, so stand by. He might 1050. Ooh, we barely missed it. Still going. Oh, stand by. He keeps trying to turn, he can't do it. So we're staying on Atlanta Road. So now we're northbound on Atlanta Road. Whoever get here as quick as you can and try to take over. I don't know if my car is going to make it.
After a second pit attempt, the suspect vehicle suddenly came to a stop, and 3 young men fled into a nearby residential area near Westwood Road. Sergeant Matthews attempted a foot pursuit, but the suspects jumped multiple fences and disappeared into nearby backyards. Additional troopers and Cobb County officers responded and set up a perimeter, and a K-9 unit searched the area. During the search, officers recovered clothing and a backpack containing items associated with vehicle theft. No suspects were located or arrested.
Give me unit 1018 and a dog, 1018 and a dog.
On June 28, 2025, a Pleasant Prairie police officer attempted a traffic stop for a stop sign violation. The driver fled, leading officers on a high-speed pursuit that exceeded 100 miles per hour and continued into Illinois. Pleasant Prairie officers, along with assisting agencies, began deploying spike strips to deflate the suspect's tires.
Tires starting to deflate here. I'm going to try to get in front, slow him down. Box again, box again, box again. 209, we're in Illinois. I'm going to box him in again up here. I'm in front of him. Let's see if we can get it, guys.
During the third spike strip deployment, at least one of the suspect's tires was successfully deflated. However, the driver continued to flee, prompting officers to perform a pit maneuver to bring the chase to an end.
2 squads have been hit. We need to end this. Two nights stopped here.
This is the Pleasant Prairie Police. All occupants of the Honda Civic, you are under arrest. You disobey our commands, the police dog will bite you. Do you understand?
The driver ultimately surrendered to police. He was charged with felony fleeing eluding, 5 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, hit and run, possession of cocaine and drug paraphernalia, operating while intoxicated, along with several additional municipal violations.
Let's get him back.
It's just me. Weapon? No, in the car, yes.
On June 20, 2023, the Colorado State Patrol was called to assist the Otero County Sheriff's Office in an active pursuit along U.S. Highway 50 in Otero County. The suspect vehicle had reportedly been involved in a call related to shots fired and was believed to have caused multiple crashes, including intentionally ramming into other vehicles on the road. Troopers quickly located the vehicle, identified as a 2016 Subaru Forester. When Colorado State Patrol units joined the pursuit, the suspect was traveling at relatively low speeds.
Alright, 379 slowed down. Speeds of 28.
Shortly after the Colorado State Patrol took over the pursuit, a low-speed TVI was successfully executed, bringing the vehicle to a stop. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident and placed in the back of a patrol unit. It seemed the situation had come to a safe conclusion, until what happened next turned the case into a tragedy.
Hands up the car! Hands up!
Got me? Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle!
On the ground!
What's going on? I got you. Dude!
Get out on the ground.
The fuck? Hands behind your back.
I didn't do
Hands
shit.
behind your back. What's going on? Get on the ground. Okay, I got it.
He's got a holster.
While the officers were outside discussing the pursuit, the suspect managed to twist his handcuffed wrists around to the front of his body. He then climbed into the front seat of the patrol vehicle and sped off down the highway, his hands still cuffed, as officers scrambled to realize what had just happened. What the suspect didn't know was that this desperate act would soon cost him dearly. The officers quickly jumped into their vehicles, initiating a second pursuit. On February 28, 2025, around 9:38 p.m., Trooper Kennedy was traveling west on Interstate 30 near mile marker 124 when he noticed a silver GMC Terrain following behind him and slowing down to avoid passing. When the vehicle eventually passed, it accelerated, and Trooper Kennedy saw the temporary tag was unsecured and unreadable. He attempted a traffic stop, but the driver pretended to pull over before merging back into traffic and fleeing. Just minutes into the pursuit, Trooper Kennedy successfully executed a TVI on the North Interstate 30 service road near Marketplace Road. The suspect's vehicle veered into a ditch and overturned onto the driver's side before coming to rest between the interstate and the service road.
Hey, stay right there. Don't touch yourself, okay?
The driver, identified as Abubakar Haruna, was found unconscious with heavy facial bleeding after the crash. A small child climbed out of the vehicle through a window. Trooper Kennedy carried the child to safety and found no visible injuries. Haruna later regained consciousness and showed signs of intoxication. She was not wearing a seatbelt and likely struck the steering wheel or windshield during impact. An upside-down car seat was found on the back floorboard, suggesting the child had not been properly restrained before the crash. On February 13, 2025, Florida Highway Patrol troopers attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a motorcycle in Broward County. Instead of complying, the rider turned around and fled, dangerously traveling in the wrong direction against traffic. During the pursuit, the motorcyclist repeatedly rode onto the grass median and weaved recklessly through traffic and patrol cars, using the bike's agility to evade capture. He likely thought the officers had no way of stopping him. But that turned out to be his biggest mistake of the day. As the motorcyclist slowed down and downshifted, seemingly trying to provoke the pursuing officers, a trooper quickly seized the opportunity and used his patrol vehicle to make contact with the motorcycle. The impact threw the rider off the bike and into the grassy median. The suspect, identified as Francisco Liscano, was immediately taken into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including reckless driving causing damage to person or property, grand theft auto, driving while license suspended for the third or subsequent offense, operating a motorcycle without a license, resisting an officer without violence, and aggravated fleeing with injury or damage. At approximately 2:18 a.m. on June 4th, 2025, Officer Jamal Cofield with the Maryland Transportation Authority Police observed an Infiniti traveling northbound on Interstate 95 at high speed while repeatedly flashing its turn signals. The officer attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply and accelerated in an effort to flee.
Dispatch, copy chapter. Disregard vehicle fled and it just crashed. Oh, Lord.
C45, 16, where are you?
I'm gonna be under the tunnel. Hello?
C45 dispatch. I'm entering 401 right now. I'm being wrestled.
16 dispatch, can you start medics? It's gonna be 2 individuals ejected from vehicle. Sir! 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 Sir!
C46, start from VRT so we can shut down the roadway.
Sir!
His way, his way.
46 black.
Sir!
The driver was trapped inside the vehicle while the passenger was ejected, both unresponsive. Despite officers providing aid and EMS arriving quickly, both were pronounced dead at the scene. The victims were identified as Gabriel Castillo, 20, and Ezequiel Eduardo Garcia Chicas, 22. A reckless decision in their youth ultimately cost them their lives.
Oh, thank you.
Switch.
At about 3:13 p.m. on August 18, 2024, Trooper Clokey was alerted by Arkansas State Police Troop J to a reckless driver reported multiple times by callers. The vehicle, a silver Lexus with California plates, was speeding over 100 miles per hour and weaving through traffic on Interstate 40. With no Troop H units available, Troop J took over the pursuit. Near the 51-mile marker, Clokey spotted the Lexus and clocked it at 116 miles per hour in a 75 zone. He activated his lights and siren and initiated the chase.
The city behind you.
Okay, we're coming up on you on the right. Watch out.
I see.
Since Trooper Clokey was in a low-profile unit, Trooper Trey Fales took over as the lead at the 59-mile marker in a fully marked patrol car. As Fales merged onto Interstate 40 with lights and siren activated, the suspect tried to squeeze past two vehicles and a tractor-trailer by cutting through the grassy median. The Lexus struck the cable barriers, damaging both the car and the barriers, but the driver kept going eastbound at high speed.
11, where you at? Eastbound or westbound? You want to set up here at 78? Yeah, Temple, what's up? 78. Temple. Yeah, 26 car. We're approaching at 57 on with it. The exit speed 130. High traffic.
Near exit 67 eastbound, the reckless driver swerved sharply right, then left, losing control. At nearly 130 miles per hour, the Lexus shot into the grassy median, rolling roughly 15 times before striking the cable barrier and crossing into the westbound lanes. The vehicle finally came to rest upside down on the north side of Interstate 40.
He's in trap.
On Friday, June 27, 2025, around 5:33 p.m., Trooper Davis spotted a silver ATV speeding along Scott Hamilton Drive near Baseline Road. Radar confirmed the ATV was traveling 60 miles per hour in a 40 zone, and the driver, a black male, wasn't wearing eye protection. When the ATV turned onto Avery Road, Trooper Davis followed. The driver made eye contact with the patrol car, then accelerated through the neighborhood. Trooper Davis activated his lights and sirens and notified Troop A that a pursuit had begun.
Southbound Jameson. Black male. Silver collar. No traffic. About 50. We're gonna go westbound on the Hogan. Or Scott Hamilton.
You can get litter up with him.
We are northbound on Mize. Eastbound on Rocco. 25 miles an hour, no traffic. It's a black male, green shirt, looks like sweatpants. He pulled off into a yard, driving around the house, and by just one.
The pursuit ended when the suspect turned onto a gated property at 25 Rocco Drive. Thinking he might flee on foot, Trooper Davis circled the block and spotted him behind the house, trying to hide the ATV in a shed. Davis approached, gave commands, and the suspect complied without resistance. He was identified as Joshua Pitts, who did not have a valid driver's license.
Yeah, God forbid you run from the police and have consequences.
At about 9:37 p.m. on November 18th, 2024, a Quay County patrol officer spotted a silver sedan stopped on the shoulder of Interstate 40 with all four doors open and the driver standing outside. The officer activated his emergency lights to conduct a safety check, but as soon as the lights came on, the driver jumped back in the car and sped away at high speed, sparking a pursuit.
40 westbound at the 338. It's going to be a silver sedan, four-door. Disregard their traffic back off the interstate. It's going to be Boy Robert William Lincoln 63. Boy Robert William Lincoln 63.
Because the driver was fleeing at high speeds and driving recklessly, officers ended the pursuit. About 20 minutes later, another officer spotted the silver sedan parked at a gas station. The officer moved in immediately to contact the driver.
Hey, get out! Hey, get over here! Dude, don't grab it! Grab it! Get over here! Hey, get over here! Get the fuck over here, man! Get the fuck over! Get the fuck over! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Although the officer gave commands and tried to pull the driver from the vehicle, the suspect resisted, threw the car in reverse, and fled once again. The pursuit was reinitiated.
Yup, he's out. Let's see.
Transport. Go ahead, westbound. Highway 277.
We're right here, baby, we're right here.
We're getting off at the honor.
Got him. He's driving off the road. Oh, he went off.
30 now.
After the spike strips were successfully deployed, officers followed up with a pit maneuver that sent the suspect's vehicle skidding out of control. The driver tried to steer off the roadway to continue fleeing, but patrol units quickly closed in, moving to block every possible escape route.
913 going around on the penetrate. Have that vehicle in a minute, bridge area 2221.
They just 44 Santa Rosa. Stand by.
Oh, you at 21?
Right here, we're off of Santa Rosa. We're here at the Cinnamon Ridge Apartments. I pitted him. He went off the road. Yep.
Com 963.
60, go ahead.
Or 913 advised to give the green light for a pit.
Negative, 903 advised.
At about 3:33 p.m. on April 10th, 2025, Trooper Brinson observed a white Genesis G70 with a tinted front windshield traveling north on US 441 North, Orange Blossom Trail north of Junction Road. He activated his emergency lights and siren to initiate a stop. The vehicle initially pulled into the Circle K at 2691 North Orange Blossom Trail in Zellwood, but then sped off south on US 441, starting a pursuit. When conditions were right, Trooper Brinson executed a successful pit maneuver, spinning the suspect's vehicle counterclockwise. Moments later, the driver opened the door and tossed a brown backpack into the southbound lanes of US 441 before the car came to rest on the grass median. The driver, identified as Sidney Paul Hayes, complied with commands and was taken into custody. Hayes admitted he fled because he believed his license was suspended. Officers also recovered the backpack and began a search.
That was a successful pit. 1739, he's spotting OBT and Wilkins.
10-4.
On patrol 2. Over to 1871 on patrol 2.
Go ahead for him.
I'm coming up at 10-4, then clear 1033.
A search of the backpack revealed several large bags of marijuana, a digital scale, clear plastic baggies, and other white powdery substances. During a custodial search, Deputy Wampler found about $2,869 in U.S. currency on Hayes. The white powder tested positive for cocaine, and the marijuana also tested positive. 2 unidentified pills, one green and one red, along with a container of yellow wax, were also recovered and submitted to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement for further testing. At about 5:48 p.m. on September 13th, 2025, Trooper Harper was monitoring traffic on Dr. Martin Luther King Highway in Camden, Ouachita County, when he spotted a Chevrolet speeding at nearly 100 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. Trooper Harper immediately accelerated to pursue the Chevy as the driver continued racing away at high speed, clearly attempting to evade law enforcement. Not long after, when the opportunity presented itself, Trooper Harper executed a pit maneuver, causing the Chevy to spin counterclockwise. However, the driver quickly regained control and continued fleeing, weaving onto side roads in an effort to shake off the pursuing trooper. After a second pit attempt failed, Trooper Harper successfully executed a third pit as the driver tried to turn around. The impact disabled the Chevy, and the driver was taken into custody without further incident.
You better show me your fucking hand!
At around 4 p.m. on November 17th, 2025, the Ohio State Highway Patrol notified Sydney police that a vehicle tied to an armed robbery had been picked up on cameras traveling westbound on State Route 47. Sydney officers quickly located the vehicle at the Clark gas station on Michigan Street near Interstate 75. Dash camera footage shows the suspect driver, Clemens, pulling out of the gas station and driving away. When an officer attempted to make a traffic stop, Clemens immediately accelerated and fled westbound on SR 47, triggering a high-speed pursuit. The chase came to an end when the suspect vehicle crashed and rolled multiple times in the 5,000 block of Cardo Road in Shelby County. According to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, the driver, Trayshawn L. Clemens, 25, of Kettering, was ejected from the vehicle and pronounced dead at the scene. A 19-year-old female passenger from Piqua was airlifted to Miami Valley Hospital with serious injuries. At around 5:30 a.m. on July 22, 2025, Arkansas State Trooper Gunnar Foltz spotted a gray Nissan Altima speeding down I-40 at 87 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone near mile marker 282 in West Memphis. When the Altima continued to accelerate, Trooper Foltz activated his emergency lights, but the driver refused to stop, pushing the car to 113 miles per hour and kicking off a high-speed pursuit. The pursuit was brief but intense. With precise timing and control, Trooper Foltz executed a successful TVI, pinning the Altima against the concrete barrier. Once the vehicle came to a stop, 2 female passengers exited and complied with commands. The male driver, later identified as John Black, was also taken into custody without further resistance. During questioning, Black admitted he fled simply because he didn't feel like stopping and had things to do. Officers noted clear signs of intoxication at the time of his arrest. Around 5:50 p.m. on June 4, 2025, Trooper Crossland was notified by dispatch that a caller was following his own stolen vehicle southbound on Highway 65 through Damascus. The vehicle was described as an older black Dodge Ram with a silver toolbox in the bed. By 5:55 p.m., Crossland located the truck near 5th Street. As it neared Magnolia Drive, he activated his lights and siren to initiate a stop, but the driver didn't yield. Trooper Crossland and Trooper Corey Earls moved in behind the Dodge Ram, positioning their patrol cars on either side of its rear bumper with lights and sirens activated. Nearby traffic slowed or pulled over, but the suspect continued on, refusing to stop and setting off a pursuit.
I'm behind it. If you do that, 28 with Adam Lincoln, George 564, right?
Yep, 10-4. I'm behind you.
What's 24?
We're 1037 with it. TBI
To keep the pursuit from escalating, Trooper Crossland executed a TVI just south of the Highway 225 intersection. The move spun the truck clockwise and sent it into the grass along the west shoulder. The driver, identified as Webb, bailed out while the vehicle was still rolling and ran toward a nearby wooded area. Trooper Earls gave chase on foot, and Webb surrendered without further incident. He was taken into custody. Webb was transported to Faulkner County Troop 2 and charged with theft by receiving, fleeing, speeding, and driving without a valid license. On January 19th, 2024, at around 6:08 p.m., Trooper Norris was on routine patrol traveling south on Interstate 95 north of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. He observed a black Hyundai Santa Fe in the inside lane, following another vehicle too closely. The Hyundai made several improper lane changes, driving recklessly and forcing other drivers to slam on their brakes to avoid a collision.
Esta noche vinimos al D63 en Surfside. Tráficos están bien en Weston y cielos parcialmente nublados para mañana con máximas de 71.
Caso de inmigración, asilo, peticiones, ciudadanía, llama al 100. Los abogados que tú necesitas, profesionales y con experiencia. Consulta gratis. Migración, boletos asequibles. 37262. Miami.
Trooper Norris activated his lights and sirens to initiate a stop, but the black Hyundai, driven by Jaquan Davis, accelerated, exited onto the southbound Okeechobee Boulevard ramp, and fled. Davis passed vehicles on the right shoulder, ran a red light, and continued west on Okeechobee Boulevard, weaving in and out of traffic at high speeds. The pursuit continued onto South Chillingworth Drive and Ware Drive, reaching speeds over 65 miles per hour. As the vehicle traveled north on Congress Avenue for 2 to 3 miles, Trooper Norris attempted to end the pursuit by deliberately bumping the rear of the suspect's car as it turned into a shopping center, successfully disabling the vehicle. Trooper Norris observed several black men exit the car and flee on foot. He pursued one of the men, but lost sight of him. A helicopter and K-9 unit were deployed, and the suspect was apprehended hours later. A search of the vehicle revealed a firearm and multiple illegal substances. At about 2:58 p.m. on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, Trooper Tyler Riles spotted a white Ford F-250 traveling north on Highway 107, JFK Boulevard, and improperly using the opposing lane to pass over the center line. As Riles approached, the truck moved into a designated left turn lane near McCain Boulevard, then turned into the Hobby Lobby parking lot. He initiated a traffic stop there, but as he activated his emergency equipment and prepared to make contact, Trooper David Calvert arrived as a backup unit. At that moment, the suspect vehicle pulled out of the lot, turned left, and continued north on Highway 107. Calvert took the support position and maintained radio contact as the pursuit began.
I'll be calling it. We're north on JFK, that's it. Speaking of our blocks, traffic is fine, but they are yielding. So northbound on 107, passing Jacksonville, cut off speed to 8 mile traffic, however, they are yielding. Keep leaving in and out as you could notify county. Just make sure that that spike tower is effective. Still north on 107, come up the Gravel Ridge, speed 90, light traffic. Still north on 107, come up the Stone Edge.
After passing Brockington Road, traffic lightened enough for Trooper Riles to consider a pit maneuver. However, the driver actively blocked these attempts by swerving and cutting off the patrol car, preventing Riles from making contact. The pursuit continued north at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour.
Speeding in the 85. He is putting one vehicle around the roadway. It's going to be a gray. So as you come along the backward. Still north on 107, coming up 88 drive, speed 95.
As the pursuit neared the back gate of Little Rock Air Force Base on Arnold Drive, the driver turned off Highway 107, narrowly missing a white Jeep Wrangler leaving the base. He then crashed through a chain link gate, struck a concrete barrier, shattering it, and disabled his vehicle. The driver immediately jumped out and tried to flee on foot, but troopers gave chase and deployed a taser to take him into custody. The driver was identified as 45-year-old Zachary Brinson. He faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing by vehicle with substantial risk of death, fleeing on foot, failure to maintain control, first-degree criminal mischief, $1,000 to $5,000 damage, leaving the scene of an accident involving injury or death, first offense reckless driving causing injury, and improper lane usage. Around 9 p.m. on January 15th, 2025, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper conducting speed enforcement on U.S. Highway 441 near Natoma Boulevard in Mount Dora spotted a gray Chevy Silverado traveling 85 miles per hour in a 50 miles per hour zone. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver cut into the left turn lane toward Lincoln Avenue, ran a red light, made a U-turn, and accelerated southbound, triggering an active pursuit.
Heading southbound, you want to put it on approaching East Clay Road.
During the pursuit near Ola Beach Road, troopers executed a successful pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to overturn onto the north shoulder of U.S. Highway 441, also known as Orange Blossom Trail in Orange County. Due to the darkness, it took officers some time to locate the overturned vehicle. At approximately 3:50 a.m. on January 28, 2026, deputies with the Marion County Sheriff's Office and officers from the Ocala Police Department located a suspect vehicle linked to 3 prior armed robberies traveling on Northwest 8th Street toward Northwest Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. When law enforcement attempted to stop the vehicle, the suspect, identified as Scarlett, fled, initiating a pursuit.
9th Ave through 6th Street. You lost the wheel, single forward. Show me your hands! 9th Ave, 6th Street. I got you on your side? Yep. Pin the car.
Put your hands up! Get your hands up! Alright, I got his left hand. I can't see his other hand.
I got left and right hand. Left and right hand.
Hands up! Go down the window! With your left hand, open the door! Keep your hands up where we can see them. Both hands! Both hands! Show us your right hand! Step out! Don't reach in there! Step out! Face away!
The driver was later identified as 55-year-old Clinton Dion Scarlett. A subsequent search revealed he was in possession of cocaine and K2, a synthetic cannabinoid. Scarlett was taken into custody and charged with 3 counts of armed robbery, 4 counts of unlawful possession of a firearm or ammunition, fleeing, causing serious property damage, possession of cocaine, possession of a synthetic cannabinoid, and driving with a suspended or revoked license. At approximately 12:42 p.m. on May 27, 2024, a California Highway Patrol officer patrolling in Lancaster, California, spotted an ATV traveling at a high rate of speed. The officer activated emergency lights to initiate a stop, but instead of complying, the rider accelerated and fled, triggering a pursuit.
Tesla and a white sedan in the number 1 lane, Southwest 5 north of Valencia.
Hey, 502, I copy being right after refuel.
Being right after refuel.
The 100, I just got on southbound from Bryan. I'll be around as well.
100, I copy your southbound from Bryan.
You might as well stop, dude. Thanks for helping. You're going to make it worse for yourself, not me. You obviously don't know how to ride. Where you at him?
Where you at him, girl?
At an orange quad taking off on Avenue 2 and 94 Street going eastbound.
Copy on the shoulder now.
This by my copy, is the rider running red light? He's northbound on 87. He's having issues with the quad right now. He's coming to the top. He's going out field.
Copy, those riders going off in the field now.
He's riding westbound in the desert from towards 85th.
Copy, westbound in the desert from 85th.
S5, copy. Just remind the units not to go into the desert. I just went down.
The suspect attempted to flee into a dense brush area, apparently hoping to lose the officers. Instead, the maneuver caused him to crash. After the wreck, he tried to remount the ATV, but the patrol vehicle blocked his escape. The suspect then fled on foot. Officers conducted an extensive search, and after nearly 2 hours, the suspect was located and taken into custody without further incident. At approximately 5:40 p.m. on October 1st, 2022, Trooper Morris was parked roadside when he spotted a red Dodge Ram speeding at over 100 miles per hour. Radar confirmed the vehicle was traveling at 104 miles per hour. Trooper Morris immediately initiated a pursuit with emergency lights activated in an attempt to stop the vehicle.
You sure you was very keen? These guys that went over there and gave me a phone.
Initially, the vehicle pulled over as instructed, but as Trooper Morris exited his patrol car and approached, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled the scene. At that moment, Trooper Morris realized a high-speed pursuit was underway. He quickly returned to his vehicle, resumed the chase, and relayed pursuit details to the dispatch center.
1786 Charles Wall.
Show me your hands! Your hands! Go, passenger! Hands up! Step out! We're good, we're good. Walk here, come here. Walk here. Turn around. Keep your hands up. I'm holding cover on driver. Keep your hands up. Come here. Come here. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Lay down. Lay down. Crawl to it. Keep crawling. Keep crawling. Stop.
Come on, we gotta move up. That truck's catching on high.
I'll cover. Do not move, you understand?
We need the fire department. We stuck the station on fire.
Is there anybody else in that truck? Alright, man.
Put him over there. He said
Take this number 2. Take this number 2.
He said.
Okay. Put him in my car and I'll move mine.
That's the right. Big 3, 23. Everything's got containers with gas in the vehicle.
On the evening of February 26, 2026, a deputy stopped a motorcycle rider for not wearing a helmet. The rider stated he had just purchased the motorcycle and was heading home to Tumwater. The deputy chose to issue a warning, and the rider agreed to have a friend bring him a helmet before continuing. The following night, a sergeant with the Thurston County Sheriff's Office attempted to stop the same rider on the same motorcycle for reckless driving in Tumwater. The rider refused to stop and fled.
438. I need to get at this stage on this. We're continuing through this property into the next parcel.
Okay, to the property, going to the next parcel.
He's down. He's down. There's a dog up here. Let me see your fucking hands. There's a dog. You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. Foot pursuit. You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. Come here. Come here. Put your hands behind your back.